Hello there, good morning. This is Humbongpa on the line. So glad to have you at this moment with us. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so happy that after a long time we haven't heard from each other, that we can still have the opportunity to get to talk this morning. I'm so glad to have you here. I'm going to talk to you today about um, crafting a winnable game. Crafting a winnable game for yourself in 2021. Just in case you don't know who I am a coach, neuro-linguistic programming coach. I major in business and personal development, and I help businesses and people to craft a winnable game. I'm all about results. I teach you how to make results. I have a certification on the result technologies in NLP. And so I teach you how is it necessary to craft a winnable game. Crafting a winnable game is very necessary, and in point of fact, is very timely. This is because we live in dangerous times. Between last year and this year, where we are, this first quarter of 2021, a lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people are starving. People are dying. The time is desperate times. Things are happening to people. A lot of people are facing up with mental health, and they don't have a clue. They don't even know they have issues. Marriages are crumbling. People are going haywire. There's a high degree of deception going on right now. People are doing crazy stuff. People that how to manage their resources. When I'm talking about resources, I'm talking about all you have with you that can lead you from where you are to where you want to go. So it is very important you know how to manage those resources. Now, if you don't know how to manage resources, because all along we have not been trained to ask questions, we've not been trained to seek out people who can help us. That is because the society has programmed us who are afraid, who are afraid to seek help. A lot of people are afraid to seek help. You see, someone will have a problem, but he's not able to approach another person. And this is very, very deadly among the male folks because of the ego trip thing. It's easy to approach someone for help, but for our guys, especially those who are above 40, they find it very difficult to tie that to your identity. It begins to eat you up alive. When you tie up these definitions, these self-acclaimed definitions to your identity, it holds you back. It holds you back. And that's holding a lot of people back. So people are out here, they are out of school, and they're out here, but they find it very difficult to approach people. They don't know how to walk up to someone and say, hey, I need help. Hey, I'm working on this. I find out you're good at that. Can we collaborate? Can we work together for the same reason? For unity of purpose. People struggle with these things. This is, excuse me, living in the world where it happens too frequently. So I want you to zoom into that for a moment. And begin to ask yourself questions. Now, with this kind of issues that you have, and many other ones that I'm yet to talk about in subsequent live video sessions, with these kind of issues that you have, how are you going to scale your business? How are you going to become a better person? And that has been good at these things that you have been a witness to, all these folks are good at it because they have learned how to do it. They all have learned how to do it. So if they learn and get to know better on how to do those things and how to possess those qualities, those empowering qualities that are making them better people, if those people were able to learn those things, then you too can do it. We all came into this world the same. We all have 24 hours. We all came into this world dumb, naked, and speechless. everything that we have acquired that has brought us thus far are things we have learned. The one most important skill in life is learning how to learn. And if you want to craft a winnable game for yourself, for your life, for the people around you, and for 2021, it is very, very important that you learn how to learn. Critical skill for this century, critical skill for our generation. So, why is it important? It is important because if you craft a winnable game ahead of time, we are already in first quarter of 2021, and I can bet a lot of people who woke up December 31st, breaking to January 1st of this year, who woke up saying that, hey, they have resolutions, they have New Year resolutions, they have earmarked goal they have set for themselves and say, this year, this gonna happen, that's gonna happen, this gonna happen. Hello, this is March. We're in the third month. We are rounding up the first quarter of 2021. Did you write those things down? If you did, go back and score yourself. How are you doing on that list? How are you doing on that list? It's very important that you score yourself. There are a lot of things in life that you need to check in after a year. There are other things you need to check in after a week. There are other things you need to check in at the end of every day. They are not everything. Okay, for instance, just in case you didn't get what I said, let me come back with that. Let me reframe that in something very familiar. If you have a plant that you're taking care of, you probably will want to check in every 2-3 days or a couple of weeks. Why are you doing so? So you can weed out the bad stuffs that are coming up, contesting with your plant in that environment. So you want to check in maybe every couple of days. But if you have a Rottweiler, Abby is a crazy dog. Now, if you have a Rottweiler, this dog is up to his speed. Doesn't want to be hungry. I mean, it's very physical, aggressive when it's hungry, and you don't want your dog to be like that around your neighbors. You don't even want a dog like that around your children or yourself. So what you want to do, you want to check in every couple of hours to know that the dog is good. You want to check in every morning to make sure your dog has food on his table. So how about your life right now? How regular are you checking in on your scorecard? How regular are you checking in to know if you are doing good or not? So these are the kind of things I'm talking about right now. It's very important that you scale yourself, you schedule your check-ins and understand that, hey, I gotta be checking in every couple of weeks. I gotta be checking in. If it's very important to you, the more important and more serious the consequence, the more you need to be checking in on it. The more important it is on your goal list, on your priority list, and the higher the consequences, because consequences drives decisions. Consequences actually drive decisions. So what you want to do at all times is want to check in and know how much you are doing. So checking in this morning, checking in right now, as we are rounding up on first quarter of 2021, how good are you doing on the scale of 1 to 10? Are you having a pass mark? Are you progressing? Are you stagnant? You need to check in. Later this evening on the Life Class University WhatsApp group, where I teach every day, every morning and every evening for 365 days. How about that? Every morning and every evening, I teach for 365 days. If you want to have more of what you are hearing right now, you want to belong in that group. You want to belong in that WhatsApp group. I call it the Life Class University group. The university is YOU University. YOU University. So Life Class University group. You want to be on that WhatsApp group. So in case you are watching this right now and you are interested in joining that group, send me a message on this number. Grab a pen, I'm going to give you the number. In a short time, I'm going to give you the number. So grab a pen and take this number down so that you will do me a quick text. Just do me a quick WhatsApp message that you are interested in joining the group. When you do that, I will add you to the group. It doesn't matter where you are. If you're in New York, it doesn't matter if you're in the USA, it doesn't matter if you're in South America, Asia, Australia, it doesn't matter. If you are interested in joining that group, I'm joining a team of individuals, growth-minded individuals who are interested, people who are serious and committed, people who are serious and committed to winning, people who want to win at work and succeed at life. If you want to win at work and succeed at life, that is where you want to be. You want to be with growth-minded individuals. Hello, folks. It's very important that you surround yourself with winners. Crazy things are happening. You watch the news, or turn on the news in the morning, all you hear about, I'm broadcasting from Nigeria, you hear a lot of killings, you hear people killing innocent farmers, you hear government individuals say things that drives you crazy on the news. And you begin to wonder, why should I wake up in the morning, turn on the radio or TV to carry for these folks to dump this whole thing on me? If you are not careful, they will dump this thing on you and ruin your day. And these things happen subconsciously. We don't know when they happen, but these things do happen. These things are happening every day. You don't want to wake up with Nigerian problems on your shoulder. You don't want to wake up with the world problem on your shoulder. We can see what happened recently to the United States. The switch of presidency from Trump to Biden. If you study the trend of events, it informs on a lot. Informs on a lot. COVID-19 really came to expose people. It exposed nations. It exposed institutions. It exposed a whole lot. And most importantly, what did COVID expose of you? You watching me right now. What did COVID-19 expose of you? What did it inform you on? What did it open up to you that you have become aware of yourself? What are the weaknesses that have been exposed? People are working, people are making good money, and all of a sudden, boom, job cut. How do you cope? You have kids, you have aged parents, you have bills to pay, and perhaps you were busy enjoying yourself and forgetting that the job is not yours. That is somebody's work. That's somebody's job. That's somebody's idea. That's somebody's vision. If you don't have yours, people will use you to drive their vision. You got to craft your own winnable game. There's nothing wrong with having a job. Nothing wrong with having a job. But if you are on the job, you've got to have your own targets. You've got to know where you're going with it. So every resources that you are getting from your job should be able to feed, nurture, and you should be able to use those resources that you are getting from your job or anything that you are doing. You should be able to use those resources to build the vision that you have for yourself. Now, let me tell you something very interesting. When we are traveling for a vacation or a family vacation, or we want to go on a very special date with someone so dear to our heart, what we do is we plan the date. And if you've been in that position before, you will agree with me that you put so much work, effort, and resources in making it very important, a memorable one, creating an impression, leaving a mark. That is because your purpose for such dates or vacation is key and very important to you. Without purpose, abuse is inevitable. For most of us right now, if I ask you one question, what's your purpose on earth? Why are you here? Somebody asked a question once and said, if the government of Nigeria will wake up someday and say, hey, there are too many people in this country, we need to find out the people that we need to keep into next month. And they begin to come to everybody, knocking at every door and say, why should we allow you to remain in Nigeria in April 2021? What would you tell them? If the government of this country shows up one day, knock on your door and say, hey, why should we allow you to remain in this country as a Nigerian in April 2021? What would you tell them? Have you ever been asking yourself this kind of very serious, deep questions? These are questions that are very revealing. Very revealing. They force you to visit that part of your mind that you've been very afraid to visit on your own. And those are the kind of questions Humbungpa is known for. I will ask you questions. When people come to me for life coaching, people come to me for trainings, coaching sessions, individual, personal or individual sessions. People come to me to talk to their team, to talk to their staff and all of that. I ask tough questions. Questions are how we probe. Questions are how we go deep, how we dive deep. If you want to really understand and go deep on anything, you got to start with the questions. So, did you have a plan for 2021? Now, you may not need to answer. If you can put your comments on the screen, that will be fine. But if you cannot, not a problem. But you need to make sure you have a pen and paper somewhere when you are taking things down. You got to make sure you have these things ready where you are taking things down. You need to write stuff down. As I'm talking, don't just listen to me. Don't just listen to me. Write things down is very important. And all of the questions you see me ask here right now on screen on this live session, the questions I ask here, I provide answers for them on the WhatsApp session, on the Life Class University WhatsApp group. I say it again, if you were not here and you are just tuning in right now, you want to be part of that Life Class University group. It happens, I mentor people, I coach people, I teach, motivate and inspire people to craft and have a sustainable, winnable game. So that's what I do every day for 365 days. That's what I do on that group. If you want to be part of that group, this is the time. You don't want to miss out on stuff like that. If you want to be part of that group, this is the time. To stay on that group, to remain on that group, to be a member on that group, it will cost you 1,000 naira in a month. 1,000 naira in a month to remain in that group. Now, you divide the 1,000 naira by 30 or 31. You have roughly 33 naira a day. 33 naira a day. 33 naira cannot buy sweets. Sweets at your leg. It's free. It's absolutely free. That's what it is. So if you are asked to pay 1,000 naira a month to remain on a group where you are being fed with positivity, where you are being provided with an opportunity to ask the right questions to the right people and get the right direction. If you have to be in a group where you don't have your problems for yourself, because most of the issues are people face in this life today is because they get to ask the wrong people. They get to approach the wrong people for answers. When people have issues, they look around and whoever is available, they talk to the fellow. How do you talk to someone who does not have answers to your questions? What do? They pick up on your issues and they laugh at you behind your back. I remember when when I had issues in my life a few years ago, I was so confused. I was talking to everyone about it. I was running everywhere seeking help because I was in the eye of the storm. I have been in the eye of the storm many times in my life, and that was the most severe of them all. It rocked my world to crazy, and it took me years to recover from it. It took me years to recover from it. Now, what I'm teaching, listen to me, what I'm teaching on the Life Class University WhatsApp group are all the experiences I have had in my life, the exposure, the things, places I've been, everything I've packed up with me and in me through the ability of the greatest and the most wonderful tool of them all, the neuro-linguistic programming tool. I was trained by the great Innocent Tussauds, an outstanding individual. He taught me a lot, and guess what that NLP training did to me? It actually placed the last piece of the puzzle that I was wondering. I know I'm gifted at this. I know I can do this. I know I can do that. But I didn't actually know exactly. I didn't actually know how to put it all together. Because someday I'm gonna talk to you about the concept of flow. And when I talk to you about the concept of flow, you will get to understand how this whole thing come together. When you get from a period where you are unstuck, you don't know anywhere, you don't know anyone to talk to, you are confused, how you move from that point to a point where you now have a winnable game. I'm going to talk to you. There are different branches to this whole thing. It's not something you do in one live session. So friends, this is not going to stop. This is the beginning of a new era. I used to host Humble's live class. It used to be a live event where we have a venue for it. Now, we don't have a venue for it anymore. What we do now is we're live. A lot of people, I have my friend, a great friend of mine, Mr. Uko Josh, a technology enthusiast. I had him lecture because on the live class university WhatsApp group, we have resource persons bring lectures to us. They come to talk to us twice a month. So the last one we had was on, can I remember again? The last one we had was on, come on, that skipped me, but I'm going to come back to that. But he talked about paradigm shift. He talked about, times and systems. That was it. Time and systems. A paradox of our generation, of a generation. That was what Mr. Uko Judge lectured us on. Trust me, folks, it was a wonderful session. It was so deep and revealing that everyone has been asking me to send them the recording of that session. It was so deep. And if I may have to use a minute or two to talk to you about that. You see, times and systems is very important. Understanding the times and systems that you are in is very important. It's very, very key to crafting this winnable game. If you do not first of all know why you are here, if you don't first of all know why you are here, by that I mean, what's your purpose of being on earth? What's the purpose of being alive? Why did God send you here? Because everybody came to this world with a gift. We all came here with a gift, you know. So what's your own? Have you discovered yours yet? If you have not discovered yours yet, then what are you waiting for? Why waste time? Why still be here and not know why you're here? Little wonder why a lot of people go about life aimlessly. You know, people go about life aimlessly. They do not even understand why they are here. Because if you do not understand the purpose, abuse is inevitable. You will abuse it if you don't understand what it is. So if you're here thinking life is all about growing up, being raised by your parents, going to school, graduating from school, worshiping God, having a job, getting married, building a house, and live the rest of your life until the day you're old, your kids start taking care of you and you are gone. Hello? If you think that is why you're here, you're wasting your time. And how you live this life will qualify you for how, if you will be and where you will be in the next one. Because it's a transition. It's a transition of worlds. It's not an end. That is why when you're dead, it's your body that is buried, your spirit stays. It heads somewhere else. It's a transition. And so how you handle this one qualifies you for the next one. You know what I'm saying? So if you just think you're here to live life aimlessly, then you are wasting your time. We all have 24 hours. Quit this dumb excuse, lame excuse of that. My parents were not rich, they treated me unfairly, and all of that. Lame excuse. Trust me, on Judgment Day, you'll find out that people who had worse situations and what they did with their time. You know. For those of us who are Christians like me, I will ask you, when God asks you in the end, what did you do with the time and the talents I gave to you? What would you say? That you did not discover the talent? Did you seek his face for it? Did you ask him, what have you blessed me with? Did you ask someone who is trained, who has a trained eye and perception to be able to help you to discover your own? Did you seek out people? Did you knock on doors? If the all-knowing God, the God that knows everything, is everywhere, he knows everything. If that same God says, knock, seek, find, doesn't that tell you something? He knows you have a problem, but he waits for you to ask. He knows you have an issue. You want something. He knows. But if you don't ask, if you don't persist, if you don't knock, if you don't seek, if you don't research, trust me, you will go back with your talents into the grave. That's why I think Les Brown, the great Les Brown, says that I heard him say something like the place that you have most talents is in the cemetery, and that's very true. Because how many people go to the grave with what they know? How many? Look around you. You will be able to tell how many people go to their grave without discovering what they came here with. You didn't come here to just go to school, grab a job, make money, flex, and then go back. Oh, come on, there's more to it. You are starving all of us of the gift you carry. You are starving the rest of us of the gifts you carry. We all want to hear you. If you have a good voice, what are you doing with it? If you are able to put things together, if you are able to have strong perceptive skills, what are you doing with it? Trust me, I dare to say, some of us carry skills that the universities do not have a course for study. So how do you grow such skills? Let me say that again, for emphasis sake. Some of us watching me right now, the skill set and the gift set that you carry, what you carry, what you are very good at, what you are blessed with, the blessing you carry with you into this world. Some of the things most of us, what we carry, the school system in our country and around the world do not have a name for those courses that will hone that part of you. So if you are that kind of person, how do you grow it? Just in case you don't know, the school you attend, everything about the curriculum, Ministry of Education, all what they did there, all what they do there, is to help you to become a suitable member of the environment, a job seeker. That's what they train you to do, to get a job. I have no doubt. I think I watched a short video once on the internet where someone was being interviewed, and he made some very important points. He told all of us that someday, somehow, somewhere, someone sat down, or a group of people sat down and decided that, hey, if we allow these Africans to continue with their to grow productivity, then their dependency on us will fizzle out in time. So what did they do? As colonial masters, they crafted and guided us in the wrong direction, in a line of slavery, in a line where we have to continually depend on them. So they take away creativity and innovation from our academic system. They pull that away completely, and they teach us theories, how to remember things. They teach us how to cram things. And if all you do is remember what happened to this person so year, what this river is called, a river in... You tell me the biggest river in the world, the smallest river, and the longest river. What does that have to do with me? Do I need it? Hello? Am I making sense? Do we need that? They craft a curriculum that teaches you. They dump all this crap on you, and you come out of school and you're wondering why you're not getting a job, why you're not being functional, why you are becoming a dysfunctional member of a society. It's high time we started creating our own academic and curriculum, because if we continue to work with these ones that we are given, it doesn't encourage creativity and innovation. It does not encourage it at all. It does not hone the talent you have. All they train you. That's why when you got into school, all you hear are things like, you see, your parents will tell you, what are you intending to study in school? And if it's not doctor, if you are not becoming a doctor, a lawyer, and you know them, you have the list. So if you don't tell them engineer, something like that. See, if you don't tell them any of those, they think you are wasting your time. They think they are wasting your money. So when this kind of thing happen, you begin to ask yourself, how and where would you grow your talent? This is where crafting a winnable game is becoming very critical. Crafting a winnable game is becoming very critical. I am here for results. I am an NLP results technologist. I will teach you how to obtain results with what you have. I'm not talking about obtaining results with what you'll be given or what is in the future. I'm talking about obtaining results with what you have right now, what you have with you. How can you use what you have from where you are to craft a winnable game so you can escape the zone that you are? This March, the whole of February, we were talking about goal setting workshop on the WhatsApp and the Life Class University WhatsApp group. The whole of January and February, we were talking about goal setting workshop, goal setting. And we're going to end up with a workshop tonight. Tonight, if you have missed out in January and February, today is your time. You can plug in tonight, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. today. I will be teaching goal setting. And it's all about crafting this winnable game for 2021. How you can use your 24 hours wisely so that you can achieve whatever you want to achieve at the end of the year, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and your whole life. So if you want to be part of this, you are having the best opportunity right now. You can join that group today. You can join that group today, right now. Write down this mobile number, 090 7777 5350. I say it again. If you want to be part of this group, write down this mobile number, 090 7777 5350. If you cannot get that number clearly, drop me a private message on the Facebook Messenger. Chat me up, Humble Mkpa. That's my name on Facebook. Now you chat me up that you are interested to join the group, and I will hook you up. You're interested to join the group, I'll hook you up. And you stick around, because the whole of March, this is what will happen for whole of March. This is what you get for paying 1,000 naira to belong in that group. The whole of March, this is what you get. Now, the whole of March, we're going to be talking about, in life you've been taught a lot from school, from home, from church, and from the environment where you reside. You've been residing all your life. You've been taught about a lot. You've had a lot of experiences, and you've been exposed to a whole lot of things. Now, what we will do in this March 2021, beginning today, what we will do after this goal setting workshop tonight, I'm going to be teaching the soft skills. You are not taught this in school. I don't teach what you are taught in school. I only complement it. I complement what you were taught in school. I complement what you have learned and acquired through certifications, the experiences you've had. I help you put it all together. I put the icing on the cake, and I bring it the result. Because sometimes we have things, we possess things, but we do not know how they can help us. For example, there are things in your house right now, things sitting in your apartment. You are broke, but there are things sitting in your apartment that can give you money. All you need to sell them out. You have not used them the past couple of years, and you don't have any intention to use them. Yet they are sitting in that house, taking up space. We possess things that we don't know we possess. We need people who are gifted in this area. People like me, who can point you in the right direction. People who can aid your awareness to begin to become aware of the things you have, to begin to become aware of the possessions, the awesomeness in you, the greatness that you carry, the light within. We bring them. I'll help you bring it to the fore so that you begin to yield results, the kind of results that will empower you and transform your life completely. I'm not talking about something I read in the book. I'm talking about things I have been through myself. I have lost everything in my life once. I've been there. You want to talk about millions? I've had it. You want to talk about being broke? I've had it. When my marriage broke, I almost died. Guys, I'm not talking about stuff I read in the book. I'm going to be talking about stuff that God put me through because he wanted what I'm doing right now to come to the fore. When this stuff happened to me, I was cursing God up and down. I was saying, hey, how would you allow me go into this kind of thing? I'm paying my tithes. I'm praying. I'm fasting. I'm doing everything I was asked to do. How did you leave me to go through this kind of thing? I hated God for it. I cursed him. Guess what, folks? Years after, I look back. And today, tell you what, today, I understand why I went through it all. I understand why Les Brown says the only way you can connect the dots is looking backwards. You don't connect dots looking forward. You connect dots looking backward. When it had to happen to me, I thought I would die. I didn't know that God had planted something in me that I was too stubborn to sit down and bring forth. You have not seen me come out like this to talk to the whole world. Not like this. You know, I was keeping everything to myself. I only talk to people in my immediate circle. I used to host Humble's Life class, when I have a crowd of 60-something, 100 and something, people sitting down to listen and, sharing ideas and all of that. That's what I used to do. Now, I can count my audience. I have been on the radio, TV, not once, not twice, not 10 times, not 20. I'm a regular. Since God brought out this thing in me now, that I become aware of what I carry and begin to teach it, it has been different. It has been different. What are you carrying that you are yet to bring to the fore? What did God plant in you that you are too stubborn to share? Because as long as you are holding it to yourself, you are depriving all of us of it. And that's why the world is in trouble today, because most people deprive the whole world of what they carry, of the solutions they carry. We are all solution carriers in time and place. Wherever you are, there's something around there that is a concern to you. If it's a concern to you, there's something inside of you that is disliking it. Something inside of you is calling for answers, and you are carrying it. That's why in all the things that are happening around the world, you are paying attention to that particular thing. It's pissing you off. That means there is something you are carrying inside of you that is calling for it. Nothing just happened, folks. In this life, nothing just happened. Everything happens for a reason. Let nothing slip you by and you don't pay attention. Nothing just happened. So you gotta become aware. You gotta become aware and sensitive of the happenings around you and the stuff you carry. And if you don't start working on it now, when will you start? None of us starts great. We all start to become great. I used to, when I was young in my secondary school, I used to admire people who speak, public speakers. I used to admire people who had great oratory skills. I used to admire them, people with gift of gab. I said, I would like to be like this person. Nothing. And no one ever told me that I was interested in it. I was passionate about it because I was carrying the same thing. Like attracts itself to like. If you love it, you want to engage in it, there's something calling out. And make no mistake, passion does not always lead to purpose. But purpose often have passion behind it. When you're passionate about something, there's something purposeful about it. But passion does not always lead to purpose. You can be passionate about something you are not good at. Make no mistake. You can be passionate about something that you're not good at. This is why you need to seek help. This is why you need to talk to someone. This is why you need to approach someone who can help you. Someone who has a set of skill that can guide you. There is no shame or blame in this thing. Most of us, especially those of us above 40, above 35, we feel too proud to ask for direction. We feel too proud to approach someone and say, we don't know. If you really want to know, the great minds are humble people, simple people. So don't sit back and be ashamed to ask questions. Don't sit back to join a group of people who are like-minded individuals, people who are ready to work with you. So now you have the opportunity. You have the opportunity to join the Life Class University WhatsApp group. What are you going to do with it? Will you just sit back and parry it like other times in your life? Will you just push it aside and say, I will do it, procrastinate, and then walk over it and not do it? 1,000 naira in a month. That amounts to 33 naira a day. Somebody's teaching you values. Somebody's bringing materials of invaluable, a deep sense of growth. Somebody's bringing that to you every day, morning, evening, for 365 days. And you are too afraid to spend 1,000 naira a month. When will you start thinking? When will you start committing yourself to yourself? Where else in your life are you putting up the same attitude? That you will see something is in front of you, it's free. It's 33 naira a day. It's free. That 33 naira can buy sweet for your kids. And somebody's telling you, come and take value. Come and sit in a group where you learn, grow, and become great. And you are looking at the opportunity like, I heard somebody was telling me, shouldn't you just, do it free? Shouldn't you just do it without money? And I laugh. This group, the Life Class University WhatsApp group, has been on for over a year for free. It was free for over a year. Yet, you were not there. And if you were there, then you should have had more reason to start paying January 1st of 2021. There shouldn't have been any complaint. I don't care if you're paying in dollars. I don't care if you're paying in pounds. Whatever currency, do the conversion, pay, and belong. You will be amazed by what you will learn. You'll be amazed by what it will do for you. In NLP, we say that everything is possible in a resourceful state of mind. I say that again. Everything, and I mean everything, is possible in a resourceful state of mind. For you to be in a resourceful state of mind, you need to take in positivity. You need to surround yourself with people who grow you, people who help you, people who tell you what makes you become a better person. You need to surround yourself with empowering stuffs that will make you much, much better a person. That is how you yield tremendous results. That is how you turn your life around. That's how you make great decisions. That's how if you're wearing a good attitude. There are times in your life you may have had the experience where you were very happy, very excited that somebody would dump something silly on you, and it didn't touch you one bit. At the other time, somebody would do half that stuff, and you go haywire, and you bust in a fight, you get physical. But there were other times where those things were done to you, and you didn't feel it. Those were resourceful states. Those were states where you are able to produce and make wise choices. You understand? So it is very important that you are at a resourceful state of mind at all times. 24/7, 52, 365. You always have to be at a resourceful state of mind. That's how you yield tremendous results. So at the Life Class University WhatsApp group, what we do with you, what we will do with you, starting from today as you are joining the group, is to help you set long-term and short-term goals. Set long-term and short-term goals, 15, 10, 20 years or 5 years goals ahead of you. And will help you to craft a winnable game in the shortest period of time, where you begin to achieve those goals day after day, moment after moment, decision after decision. This is what we do. We put you at a resourceful state of mind to help you win at work and succeed at life, because those are the two major areas in your life. You want to be productive, efficient, and effective at work, and you want your life to become better for it. So what you want to do is join the group, as we're going to be talking about skill sets, tool sets, soul sets, heart sets, health sets, mindsets. We're going to be talking about all of it holistically. We'll talk about soft skills, we'll talk about life skills, the whole collectibles, all the wherewithal for you to succeed in life, the wherewithal to make you win at work. You may have set wonderful goal for yourself. You may belong in a very good environment where you earn good money. If you have a silly attitude, it's gone. It will affect your business. That silly attitude will show up in your business. You have bad manners in the way you talk, you will be gone. Later part of the year, we're going to be talking about universal laws. We're going to be talking about the cosmic law of harmony. We're going to be talking about 48 laws of power. We're going to be talking about the laws of seduction. Hello. You don't want to miss it out. Come on, bro. Come on, sis. You want to be part of this. It's big. I'm going to pour it on. Believe me, I'm going to bring the game. You think you're good? Bring it on. Let's check you out. I bet you, bro. I bet you, fellows. You're going to come here. You're going to test out what you know. You're going to learn more. I want to learn from you, too. Yes, I want to learn from you. I like it when you put those questions across. I like it when you put it across stuff. We break it down. We drag out those ideas in your head. We drag it out from the table of your mind. We put it out here. We digest it. We break it down to the simplest chunk. That's what I'm good at. That's what I'm good at. I make the tough, the complicated simple. I'll break it down. If it has to do with life, if it has to do with you, it has to do with results, bring it on. Bring it on. I want to hear it. Bring the challenges on. I want to hear it. Stop sitting down at home hosting pity parties. I go on your Facebook wall. What am I seeing? You're talking about issues of your life. I can go on your wall and tell what is your issue, because you're going to the wrong place to air it. You're not asking the right people the right questions. People go out on social media and vent out their frustrations. You can just follow the post, what they click like to, what they share, what they write. Follow the word for word. Follow it word for word. Hear me. You don't just read things. Go to the details. That's where the devil is. In the details. Dig deep. Check out the choice of words. How people construct their strategy and how they spit it out. We all have strategy. We all have strategy for brushing our teeth. We brush our teeth in a particular way every day. You leave your bed in a particular way every day. We all have strategies, but we don't know. You're not aware. Join the Life Class University WhatsApp group. Let me stun you. Let me blow you away. Believe me. You join the group, you thank whoever introduced you to that group later. You thank, if it's me, thank me. Take me out for lunch, you know. Buy me a car on my birthday. Okay, folks, I don't intend to keep you for too long. I want to believe that this short session have impacted you in a way. I want to believe that you have been given a reason to think in a particular direction. You are becoming aware just watching this video. You're becoming aware of a lot of things. Watch this channel, watch this space. I'm going to be doing this very often. So I want you to continue to watch this space. Share this video with your friends as you're watching. Share. You can just take a minute now to share as you're listening to me. Share these videos to your groups, the groups where you belong, on Facebook, on the WhatsApp. Share this video with your friends. Share it to your page. The world needs to hear this. Stop walling around in confusion when you have help next to you. You know. So be a part of that Life Class University WhatsApp group. It will cost you only 1,000 naira. There are a lot. If you don't bring the 1,000 naira to where you're gonna learn, grow, and become better, you're gonna take the 1,000 naira elsewhere. You're gonna take it elsewhere and spend it where you are not getting anything out of it. How much is a bottle of beer? A lot of people sit down and they will gulp 5 bottles. How much is shawarma? And in a moment you finish it. Why not come spend 30 to 31 days with that 1,000 naira, accruing value, becoming a better person, learning from the comfort of your home, learning on the go. Doesn't matter where you are. You don't need to come to a particular place to attend any event. It's on your phone. People are making money from their phones. People are transforming the world with their phone. What are you doing with yours? You pay for data. Yes. What are you doing with it? Downloading and watching funny videos? There's nothing wrong with funny videos, but too much of it is a disease. Too much of it is time wasting. Too much of it doesn't add up to who you want to become. It's very important you have a plan for your life. You know, stop measuring on minors and start measuring on the majors. How could you be planning a date, wedding, vacation? How could you be planning those, giving those too much energy and resources more than you give to planning your own life? Which one is most important? Come on, friend. Come on. You can do better than that. When will you start committing yourself to yourself? When will you start being committed to your own self? This whole thing is simple. You may listen to me and not do anything about it. Others will listen to me and do something about it. It's about value system. It's about value system. If this is not important to you, you will not take it important. If your life is not important to you, you may not take it important. You know. So you need to start taking yourself seriously, because in life, when we are interested, we do what is convenient. But when we are committed, we give it what it takes. I bet you, give it what it takes this one time. If after you stay a month on the group, it doesn't work, you can go. You don't need to subscribe for the next month. And you'll be evicted. But I bet you'll want to stay on. So, thank you very much for your time today. Thank you for staying with me this long. I wanted to make the video very short, but you know, when you're passionate about something, it just keeps driving. And when I see the comments on your screen, it makes me, you know, drive further, push harder, and all of that. A lot of thoughts are coming up in my head, and I just think I should continue to share. I don't hold back. I don't hold back. This is what I'm sent here to do. This is what I do. Help people to win at work and succeed at life. That's why I'm here. So why not join us? I tell you again, write down this mobile number so that you can use it to send me a WhatsApp message. Write down this mobile number. Or you can use Facebook Messenger or even the comment section on this video live session to let me know if you're interested, and I'll add you up. So write down the number: 090 7777 5350. I say it again: 090 7777 5350. Send me a message that you're interested in joining the group, and I will add you up. It's only 1,000 naira. 1,000 naira for 1 month means 33 naira a day. 33 naira a day. That's something you can give away. That's an investment you can make to your own self. That's an investment you can make into your life, into your future. Stop changing yourself. Stop making your life waste away. Stop living aimlessly. Stop acting like you don't have a purpose. You do have a purpose. And your God is still in the business of lifting his own up. What are you doing about it? Are you knocking? Are you asking? Are you seeking? This is an opportunity for you to do so. So I want to say thank you very much once again. I will see you on the other side. Before you go, you might take a moment to, just do something on the screen. Click like, click love, share with your friend as we are rounding up right now. Rebroadcast session. Whatever and wherever you are hearing me do this, listening to me and watching me, also you are a change agent. There is no way you would have remained here up to this moment this long if you were not a change agent. You are also a change agent. So why not share this video before we go off? We are going off in about a minute. Why not share this video? Why not click like? Why not, wave if you must? I'm so grateful. I see my friends here. I see Deborah Adametuk. Thank you very many others who have spent time to stay with me this long. I see Annie. I see Ngozi, Annie, Udabong, Ebong. I see Ubong Akarasi. I see Christiana Ginger. I see Blessing Oscar. I see May Henry. I see Imo Ibanga. Ama Iboro Charles. I see Mercy Okon. I see Wealthy Udom Abasi, Stella Obasi, Grace Emmanuel, Ime. I love you across my heart. I love you, and I'm going to be bringing more and more and more of this to you. More and more of this will be coming your way. So thank you very much. I love you, and God bless you. I'll see you again soon. Watch this space. I'm going to come back again another time. Remember, send me a message, a WhatsApp message on 090 7777 5350. Queen Rose, thank you. Queen Rosita, thank you for being here. Send me that message. Send me a message that you are interested in joining that Life Class University WhatsApp group, and I will add you up today. Do that before evening, because in the evening, I'm going to be hosting the goal setting workshop where I teach how to craft a winnable game. You don't want to miss out at it. And when you do that payment, please send me evidence of payment. When you do, please send me evidence of payment privately, and then I will add you up. So again, do have a splendid day. Be blessed. I bless your day. I bless your week. I bless your month. And I use this opportunity to tell you all happy new month from Humboldt Bar and from Life Class University. I love you. Take care and do have a good day. Bye for now.